Hi there, my name is Ferial Puren and I am what you call a rapid whole system change strategist. Now if you are just even a little bit like me, right, and you're just tired of the world being broken, you're tired of our systems just not working and so many people being in poverty, that you start to see this whole thing with the climate crisis. You start to see how our governments are just not pitching up. You start to see how in places like South Africa, you've got this incredible amounts of load shedding and things are just not getting better, right? They seem to just be getting worse in the world, and you don't want to be part of the problem. You actually want to be part of the solution. So here's the thing, I discovered this wonderful company called Wealth Assist. Now, understand that part of this is this redistribution of our wealth in the world. And so if you have this inkling inside of you and say, how can I do better even with how I'm investing my own resources? Then I'd like to point you towards a company that gives you predetermined compounded returns, gives you minimum 17% net annual returns, 75% or less of market value, all cost inclusive when they're purchasing a property on your behalf. And pre-vetted risk is mitigated here. So everything becomes pre-vetted for you. Beautiful reports on the properties you are purchasing. You know, decades of information and of learning in those reports, and then real estate becomes that security, becomes something that can be a security for you. And they also have a specialist asset originators and specialists, I want to say property investors on your behalf. You know, so if you want all of that kind of stuff, right, and you don't know where to find that, this is the company that I would really like to point you towards. Now, I don't say this because I'm promoting this. I'm actually getting nothing from this. I'm saying this to you because I'm doing it for my own life. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I'm one of those people that work in the world, and very often a lot of the work I do, I don't actually get paid for. Because the work that I do, it might be like what you do, you're trying to change things in the world and nobody's seeing that they're not wanting to invest in that. So what I've done instead is, I've invested with a company like Wealth Assist, because what they do for me is they create that funds and resources that I need to go and do the work that I do. So really, this is a call for you. If you are that kind of person, if you are a person that want to go make a change and want to go make a difference in the world, but you don't know how to fund what you're doing, right? Then I'm going to say to you, this might be an opportunity for you. And in actual fact, you might be sitting there thinking, oh, but I've got no money to start with. Guess what? Speak to Wealth Assist. Because I'm pretty sure, I've actually recommended loads of other friends and family and people to them, because I think that they might have an opportunity, because they're going to sit down and they're going to work it out for you, even if you've got no money. Contact them. This might just be that opportunity that you've been looking for, praying for, waiting for. Remember, Wealth Assist, a company that helps everybody involved actually, so they create win-wins for everyone involved.